Between packed schedules, homework screens, and seasonal chaos, families are craving quick, meaningful ways to connect without adding yet another task to the calendar.
That's right, but lifestyle expert Kathy Buccio is joining us to share an easy, joyful solution this holiday season, and she's helping us transform our living rooms into a dance zone. Kathy, thanks so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me. And I'm like you, I don't know how much I love those packed schedules, but we know what happens, right?
Yeah.
You're so right. And you know, we talked about everybody's going in multiple directions, especially this season. So during the holidays, I mean, you're a mom, you're a keeper of the busy schedule. What are some tips to survive this time of year?
I really think that we need to bring it back to basics. I think it's about keeping things simple and giving yourself those small breaks whenever possible. I know that's hard, especially being a parent, but you're building in these little tiny resets throughout the day. And I think for me, that's really helped me keep my cool and keep my sanity. I found that just taking 5 minutes of your day to maybe do a breathing exercise, maybe step outside, have a cup of tea, or move your body, it makes a huge difference. And another thing that I love to do, which I know can be hard for all of us, it's prioritizing having at least a few minutes of family time. Maybe in the evening where we can all regroup and just be together for a couple of minutes, whether it's a dinner table, on the sofa. These little pockets of calm, they really help sort of set the mood and keep the whole household moving.
Yeah, you know, I'm glad you said that. Sometimes it feels like those times with family have to be scheduled. And I'm just curious, how can we find those meaningful ways to connect with our family without feeling like a chore?
I mean, you said it. We don't want to make it feel like a chore. I think that when you make it feel like a chore, you're going to get the inner eye rolls from everybody, right? But one of my favorite tricks is breaking up the day with a little quick dance break. And you don't need to schedule it. We don't need to put it on the calendar. We're going to make it happen. You're going to turn on some music and you're just going to move. It feels fun. It feels spontaneous. And honestly, when you're dancing together as a group, as a family, with friends, it keeps everyone more motivated and engaged than trying to do it by yourself. And it's such a quick mood boost that you can get everyone into it, and you can even turn it, if you want, into a little friendly competition between the family members too.
Love that.
I love that, and it segues perfectly into my next question of how can we turn that into a little friendly competition?
Oh, you're going to love this. Okay, my family, we just implemented Just Dance, the 2026, into our little dance breaks. I have, like I said, I have a 13-year-old, I have a 10-year-old, and we make it a friendly competition, even though, I mean, I can't outdance my kids, but I love that anyone can jump right into the game. You don't need to have a dance background. You can just go in no matter your age or skill level. They have a great selection of popular songs and classic songs, and the best part is that you can sort of also build that or pick the difficulty level as well on the maps, and you follow the choreography. You should see us in the living room. Like right now, we're really into Chapel Roan. We have Dua Lipa's Houdini is on blast here, and like it's just so nice to see everyone sort of getting into it. You're creating like this whole family like dance floor showdown, and at the end of the day, you're creating memories. You're doing it together, and it doesn't feel like it's just another thing on the to-do list. And the holidays are coming up, and I encourage you. This is such a great gift, but also it's a great item to bring to your next family function. I know I'll be bringing it for Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah,
how
that's great.
fun.
I know I've got to be the doubter here, but do things and games like this really build stronger family bonds?
You know, Jason, I really do. I think it does. I think anytime a family can spend time together and create those strong connections, I think it's so important as well as to foster the idea that family time equals fun time. So think about a dance break. Think about you doing Just Dance, right? You're laughing, you're cheering each other on, you're sort of going through that dance routine. Maybe someone's on the couch and they're like, all right, I'll join you. You're really encouraging that bonding experience because you're in the present and you're doing it without even trying. And it's fun. At the end of the day, we want something that we can move together, we look forward to. I mean, you know, if I tell my kids, let's dance, they're a lot more excited than, you know, unloading the dishwasher. So I think this is a really great way to create those memories. And that consistency is what creates those bonds.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you for
joining
joining
us.
us.
And we've got that website, ubisoft.com, for more info. Thank you so much and happy holidays.
Happy holidays, guys.
Happy holidays.